Hola a todos and welcome back to the channel, and good morning from a chilly morning here in Los Alcázares, or as the locals say, hace mucho frío. It's around 11 degrees here, and today I'm going to take you through a typical December day when you live here. You know, the colder, the calmer, cosier version of life on the Mar Menor. The bit you don't see in the holiday programmes or the brochures. It's December, all the tourists have gone home, the beaches are quiet, the mornings are stunning, the sunrises are just fantastic. You know, this is the colder, calmer, much cosier version of life on the Mar Menor. It's just absolutely fantastic in the mornings here. Just coming for just a little walk along the beachfront, watching the sunrise. You can see it's a bit cloudy and overcast today, but you know, we are in December after all, so let's not be too harsh on the weather. Okay, let's go warm up by a nice coffee before my hands and fingers freeze. It is cold. Now, even in the winter, you can still get a coffee down by the Mar Menor. Just don't expect to see anybody in swimming though. Unless they've lost a bet from the night before, and the boozers of course. I suppose that's always possible. That's better. I can feel the circulation coming back in my fingers. You really don't appreciate how cold it can get here in the mornings. And here's a wee winter tip for you when you're ordering your coffee. Make sure you ask for it caliente. And, you know, tell them twice. You're basically asking them to make you the coffee as hot as the heat for the sun, because otherwise it might just be drinkable. And really importantly, make sure you carry a few euros, because coffees are so cheap here that you won't be able to pay for your card, and it's better for the restaurant if you pay for cash for things like that. Cheers. Oh, that's bro. You know, December mornings, they are amazing here. You know, they're fresh, bright, calm, albeit a wee bit chilly. You know, the kind of weather where you can fool yourself into thinking it is chilly, but then you see some of your family or friends posting some stuff back in Scotland or in the UK, posting stuff on Facebook where they've had snow or they're having to scrape their cars in the morning, and then you realise, you know, it's actually not that bad. You know, and it's great, and it gives you time to just appreciate living here. No crowds, no noise, you know, just you and the sound of the Mar Menor being all peaceful and reflective. It is beautiful. Anyway, that's enough for all that poetic and soppy stuff. It's time to go and get some breakfast. And even on these brisk, fresh mornings, you can still have breakfast outside. So time to dig in to a nice little tostada coffee and orange juice. After breakfast, I've been practicing Spanish for an hour. He estado practicando español durante una hora. And it's time to now do something in the morning. So today I've decided to come and have a wander down the old town. Just take in the sights and, you know, the Spanish feel and the Spanish vibe of the place. So you can come down here and wander, have a look at the Christmas decorations at this time of the year, and you know, the fantastic Bell Inn that every little Spanish town and city builds. Now, this is taking the nativity scene and supercharging it, and they really do go to town on it. It's certainly worth looking at. And if you come down to have a wee look, you've got to hunt down. There's a little guy somewhere who's bending over, having a poo. It's a Spanish tradition. I'll get a wee photo and I'll put it in for you, and I'll explain what that means. So have a look for him when you're down here in the old town. But it's just such a nice place to come and wander, take in the vibe, and just chill. Or if it's a Tuesday or a Saturday here, December's a great time to come and have a look at the market. You know, the cooler weather means you're not bloody melting over the fruit stalls and the olive sellers. I actually have time to have a chat. And just talking about the cooler weather, we're now up to a heady 13 degrees, and I've managed to dispense with my jacket and just put on a hoodie. And then by lunchtime, it's now up to 19 degrees, sunny, t-shirt weather, and it's time to grab yourself a proper winter menu del dia. You know, the kind of thing where the Spanish chefs bring out the good stuff. You know, you can get stews, you can get soups, rice dishes. So meals that, you know, they give you a warm hug from inside. And you know, what do you do in the afternoon? Well, you can come and have a wander round the 525 Plaza, or the Avenida Rio Nalón. You're just having a look in the little quirky shops, seeing what's up for offer, seeing what's for sale. This is it off season. This is the Avenida Rio Nalón as the locals see it. Hardly any tourists around. Quite a few bars and restaurants closed, but you know, we are mid-afternoon here in December, and the bars and restaurants have decided to put up these canopies to keep the wind off. So you could come for a wander round the plaza and the strip, or you could just grab yourself a seat in the sun and people watch. Making up names for people and making up stories about their lives. Does anyone else do that? I know me and my wife always do that. Do you do that too? So the temperature's dropped right back down again. We're down probably nearer 12 degrees. So I've had to get the jacket back on. So tonight for me it'll be hot chocolate and churros. Just because I'm being sensible and because I had enough beers yesterday. I've got to say, the winter sunsets are absolutely fantastic here. You know, you get soft colours in the sky, long shadows everywhere, and just that, you know, cosy, calm feeling that you just don't get in August when there's loads and loads of people around. That's a typical day in December here in Los Alcázares. It's cooler, calmer, and honestly, you know, it can be kind of magical. So, as always, if you enjoyed this sort of winter tour, Los Alcázares, hit like and subscribe. As always, just to help the channel grow. And you know, let me know what your favourite time of year here is. Do you prefer it in the summer months? Do you prefer it now? Just let us know, and obviously I'll let everybody else know. And stay warm, stay cosy, and I'll see you in the next video. Hasta luego.